Hey everybody, my name is Odell Horn and I'm the president of the North Georgia Conference United Methodist Men, and I want to welcome you to this weekly video update for Friday, April 23rd, 2021. You know, Carlsberg Beer Company, they had a commercial a couple years ago where they rented out a movie theater and filled it with 148 bikers full of tattoos, and there were only two seats left. And an unsuspecting couple bought the last two tickets and walked into the movie theater, and then they turned around and walked out. That wasn't their crowd. And this happened over and over and over again, where two people walked into a movie theater with 148 bikers who are full of tattoos and wearing leather jackets to turn around. But every once in a while, there were two people who would come in and have a seat and take the last two seats in the theater. And they looked middle class. They looked like they were upper class, but they definitely were not bikers. It didn't appear that they had any tattoos, and they weren't wearing leather jackets. As soon as they sat down, all of the bikers applauded them and handed them a Carlsberg beer. Aren't that's just the greatest story ever, and I'm actually going to put that in the link to this video so that you can see it for yourself. But that's what the North Georgia Conference has decided that it's going to do with its new campaign called Love is Making Room, Reclaiming the Welcoming Table. The North Georgia Conference is going to make room at the table for bikers and fishermen, hunters, bodybuilders, UFC fighters, football players, coal miners, men who've left the LGBT lifestyle, as well as men who do not believe that the historical critical method is the best method of biblical interpretation. The United Methodist Church and the North Georgia Conference is going to make room for them at the table. And we are so excited in the United Methodist Men about this, and we're going to support this 100%. We've had this policy in the United Methodist Church of open hearts, open minds, open doors. I don't know if that's exactly it, but you know what I'm talking about. But the people who've come in through the doors haven't necessarily been given a seat at the table. Because you know what happens at the table? Not only do we eat and have fellowship, but decisions are made at the table. Now is the opportunity for United Methodist men to take a seat at the table. Men who have been excluded from the church, young men, can have a seat at the table. So invite your men, your bodybuilder friends, your biker friends, your football player friends, invite them to the United Methodist Men and to the United Methodist Church, because now we're making room at the table for them. Amen. Aren't you glad for that? All right. In addition, there was an article written in Insight about the Berlin conference that I commented on, and I want to link that as well. I want you to make sure that you read that article, because it's very good history about Christianity in Africa, and as well as some very good history about how theology has marginalized African voices, the voices of St. Augustine and St. Athanasius and United Methodist Seminary. So make sure you read the full article as well as my response to the article. It's some good communications. Hey, tomorrow on April 24th, the Scouters Religious Academy is going to happen. That information is on our website. And on May 1st, we're going to have part 4 of Healing from Sexual Trauma. This will be our last one in that series. My name is Odell Horn. I want to thank you, and I want to make sure that you come and have a seat at the table.